they explain some of the ML quality considerations that they started to grapple with when they're creating Michelangelo 2.0. And they have another diagram that is really cool where it's the different phases of the ML lifecycle and then the quality considerations that they wanted to be thinking about in these different phases. So you've got code review and test coverage and the reliability when they're training models, and also the hardware cost when they're training models. On the actual model itself, they're looking at things like accuracy, freshness, reproducibility. That's one of the quality or some of the quality metrics that they're taking into account. For serving the model, they're thinking about latency, availability, and cost. So those are the quality metrics that they're looking at. And these are just a few things they thought about when they're looking into the quality of the system. They ended up launching a whole framework for measuring and monitoring key metrics. They called it MES, or the Model Excellence Score, which, granted, not the name I would have gone with, but it is also easy to judge. So to tackle the reproducibility piece, they created what they called model iteration as code. You all have heard of infrastructure as code. Well, they've got model iteration as code. And this did a bunch of things. Like it created an ML repo that it also managed dependencies by using immutable Docker builds, and they created continuous integration and delivery pipelines. And all of this was to tackle the reproducibility piece, to make things more reproducible. So that's cool. But by far, the meat of this article is what I'm about to explain next. And that is the steps that they took to make deep learning what they called a first-class citizen within the platform.